You're Kill the Minutes, the gang here back with another video. And today, NBA season starts Tuesday. We got to have these NBA power rankings for the season starts. So we got the 2025-2026 tier list right here, man. I'm going to go through the junks we got. We got 20 through 30, 15 through 20, 10 through 15, 5 through 10, top four, and who I think the number one team going into the league this year. Now, beforehand, I'm going to let you know, I am a Celtics fan. Last year, I put the Celtics as the number one team. Y'all unfortunately know what that happened. But the year before that, I put the Celtics as the number one team. We won the championship. So I'm 50-50 right now, man. So we'll know. We'll see. But like, comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. Comment down below what you want to see next. I am gonna be locking in with the NBA season this year. Really watching more games because I kind of been slacking with the NBA and more on watching football. Probably like last year and the year before that, but I'm gonna lock in this year and really watch some NBA games, see what's going on. Try to watch a lot of teams. Well, I'm gonna say beforehand the teams that I do have plans on watching. I am a Celtics fan, so I will watch the Celtics a good bit. Want to tune in for some Philly games. Lakers, sadly. Memphis, because I like Ja Morant. OKC, Minnesota, Golden State. Even though I'm not supposed to like it, but I like watching Steph Curry play. Denver, Houston, Detroit. I like LaMelo, so probably a couple Hornets games, sadly. Pelicans, Magic. There's some good teams going on, mostly in the West right now, but I'm looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and jump into this video because it is 9:13, and I do want to watch that Rams versus Jaguars game that starts at 9:30. So hopefully this video could get done by then. But the worst team in the league, I think, going into this year, I'm going to say the Brooklyn Nets. I don't like anything about this team. They got a lot of money. I know they was in some Giannis talks for a little bit, and I don't think Giannis will go to the Nets. I don't know why would he even want to go to the Nets, but I think it's going to be worst team in basketball. And I'm not going to talk too much about these bottom dwellers. We all know why. The Jazz will be next. Their drink is completely black, but that's the Jazz. I don't think they're going to be good. Who else? Well, the Suns are going to be in here. I don't like the Suns team. We're going to rank them in a minute. I'm just going to put the teams that belong in here. Hornets, Bulls, Raptors. Sorry, the Bulls, Raptors fans, and Nets, Hornets. Anybody else? Oh, Kings belong in here. How many it is? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. But dang, who else belong? Oh, Wizards, of course. That's 8. Not Spurs. Damn, I like missing a team. Pelicans, Mavericks, Magic, Memphis. Oh, Portland. There you go. And I'm gonna rank these before I say the next team. But Brooklyn's last. Jazz. I don't expect anything from them teams. Then I'll probably put the Wizards. Hornets. The Hornets actually have talent on the team. It's just Charlotte. It never works out. Toronto's in the East, so I could say them being better in Portland. I think the Suns would probably be right there. Yeah, probably Suns, Kings, Raptors, Trailblazers, Bulls, Hornets, Jazz, Wizards, Nets. Actually, Wizards will be better than Jazz. I think that's how it'll look. And that last one, because this is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Pacers. I don't think the Pacers is going to be really good. Not going to have Tyrese Halliburton for the whole year. And they're not really like a more dominant regular season team, really. But I like the Pacers a lot, but I don't think it's going to be their year. They don't have Tyrese Halliburton. And I really don't want to put them in this tier, but I have to have 10. And they just so happy to be that 10th team. There's a lot of good teams in the NBA, I feel like you could maybe interchange them with the next team we're going to put is the Miami Heat. You probably could interchange them. But I'm going to go with the Heat as being a little bit better than the Pacers. So that's my bottom dwellers. 28, we got the Pacers. 21, the Suns. 22, Kings. 23, Raptors. 24, Trailblazers. 25, the Bulls. 26, the Hornets. 27, the Wizards. 28, the Jazz. And 30th is the Nets. Also, next we're gonna have the Miami Heat. It's done on 15-20. Then we'll probably put New Orleans Pelicans. I actually do like the Pelicans team a lot. I ain't gonna say I like it a lot. It's a lot of talent on the team. I don't know if it really gels together, but it's talent on the team, and I could potentially see them making the play-in. I don't think I have them in the play-in, but I can see them potentially getting in it. But then I think right here that's when we have to put Memphis. I think Memphis will make the play-in at least and be a competitive team because for some reason they're always there. Ja Morant, they find a way to win games. So next, that's when it actually gets kind of tough because I kind of like all these teams right here. Kinda. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm not really the biggest fan of the Bucks this year. It's really just Giannis and company. Like, that team is really not good at all. It's literally just Giannis and company. So I ain't the biggest fan of that team. But yeah, you take Giannis off the team, that team's like probably fucking worse than the Nets. Well, they'd be better than the Nets, but not better than the Jazz probably. The next up, I'm gonna put the Detroit Pistons. Closing it out. I do think Cade will have a big step this year. I actually like the Pistons team a lot, but still not really a lot of talent. Well, there's talent on the team. They play tough, but not something really big besides Cade. I know people say like Jaden Ivey could make that step in this game. We'll see. But for right now, I'm going to put him right here as the 15th, which isn't bad for them. Then next up, we beat my Boston Celtics. Maybe I pulled a little strings to get them a little higher, but not probably going to have Tatum for the whole entire year. I really don't have a big man right now, and it's really just Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons. That's really all we got, but it's still Joe Mazzulla team. I think we'll play tough. I think we'll still be in the playoffs. I know some people be like, Celtics missing the playoffs, so we shouldn't go to the playoffs. I wouldn't be mad if we didn't make the playoffs because that means we get like a top pick, and that's going to be like probably the only time. And the Celtics for a long time going to be in contention for the top pick. Because as long as Jason Tatum's there and Brown, we're going to be at least top 2 seed, make the conference finals at least, or make deep playoff runs, win a championship, make it to the championship. That's really what you're expecting. You're never going to get a top pick like that. So I wouldn't be opposed to us getting a top pick if we just suck. But I don't think we're going to suck. I think we'd be a well-coached, tough team, and we'd be around the 15th best team in the league. But next up, who I think would be better? We got some tough teams right here. I don't want to overglaze some teams, though. We're going to put the Dallas Mavericks. Wait, no. I'll put the Orlando Magic. I'm trying to think, though. Do I really want to go to Magic right here? Yeah, we're going to go to Orlando Magic. I like this team a lot. I like P5, Franz. They added Desmond Bain. I like that. Jalen Suggs should be good and healthy to play. It's a good team. I think they'll be competitive for sure. I think they could win a playoff series. They should at least win a playoff series. Then I'll put the Dallas Mavericks, who have formed one of the best teams in the league since trading Luka, really. Anthony Davis. They got Cooper Flag, Kyrie, PJ Washington. They still have Gafford. Like, Clay's there. They got D'Lo, who I think would be solid for them until Kyrie returns to get that starting point guard back. But I actually like the Dallas team. I think they could be really good. I don't think they're going to be crazy good or nothing, but I think they'll be in a playoff team, playing team. The next up. I'm stuck between like two teams I'm thinking right now. I'm going to go with the Hawks. I like what Atlanta did this offseason. I think that's the perfect team you can really build around Trae Young, having the defensive players. They added Porzingis. I think it's a good pickup. I think the Hawks will be good this year. Richard Shea's not bad. Dyson Daniels. Jalen Johnson. It's a good team. I think as long as they stay healthy. If they can stay healthy the whole year, I think they would be one of the top teams in the East. And next up, to close this all out, we're gonna put the San Antonio Spurs. I know some people like predict Wemby MVP season or think the Spurs can make a crazy jump. I really don't know how I feel about their roster. There's some good players on the roster. Wemby, I like Dylan Harper a lot. Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, Luke Cornett's backup big. I like that a lot. That's a good pickup for them. They got Vassell. It's a solid team. I think they should be able to make a jump this year. Some people think they could be like a top 2 seed. I don't really know about that. The West is really tough, but I wouldn't be. I want to be very not surprised if it happened though. The Spurs are. I think they could be that jump team. It's always that jump team like the Thunder from 2 years ago, and the Rockets. Hey, that's gonna get edited out. It's not gonna get edited out. I'm sorry. So Spurs. So right there. All right. So next up, who we got? Sorry for being really interrupted. Dang, who I really think's next? Oh, I'm gonna do Golden State right here. The only thing about holding back with Golden State, they're just kind of older. But whenever Jimmy Butler and Steph are playing and healthy with Draymond Green, they look like one of the best teams in basketball last year. It was actually a lot of fun to watch them play. So I do think they will be a top team. Let's see who else we got. Probably, I'm gonna go to Lakers next. I like DeAndre Ayton's a solid pickup for them. I really don't know how I feel about the depth on that team, but you got LeBron, you got Luka. They're gonna win games. I can say that for sure. The next up, we'll probably put the Clippers. The Clippers actually have a good team. I liked a lot of the pickups they had. They had Bradley Beal, John Collins, with Kawhi, James Harden. Excuse me, Burke Lopez, who's a backup to Zubac. It's a good team. I like the team a lot. I think they're gonna be good. They was good last year when Kawhi wasn't playing. So if they could keep Kawhi healthy, I can see them really being really good. But they're gonna be a good team no matter what. I feel good coach. I like Tyronn Lue. So next up, I'm gonna put Minnesota. Actually, I'm gonna put Philadelphia. Philadelphia is more of a. I really don't put Philadelphia over the high, but they have a good team. They just gotta stay healthy, and who knows if that's actually gonna happen. Hold on 1 second. Actually, a lot of miscues in this video, but who knows if they're gonna stay healthy. That's the thing. Is Joel Embiid gonna play, or how's Tyrese Maxey gonna look? Tyrese Maxey looks good whenever Joel Embiid's on the floor, and I think Maxey will make a step in his playmaking game. Paul George, you really just need Paul George to be good. Now he can't be what he was last year, but if he can make a step just to being good, like maybe like 75% of what he is, I think that's good Paul George you can have for this team. I like Jerry McCain. You got VJ Edgecombe. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. But it's a lot of good players. You got Quentin Grimes on the team. It's a good team. Like a really tough team. They got some players on the team. I think if they stay healthy, they could really make a push in the East. I'm putting them right here just because health is the biggest thing with them, because they're never healthy. Joel Embiid always misses like 40, 50 games or something crazy. Next team up. It's to close out. Dang, it's tough. I know I'm not picking, but I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go to New York Knicks. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the New York Knicks. Jesus Christ, like this video's terrible right now. I'm gonna go to New York Knicks right now. They have I like their team. Of course, they made the ECF last year. I know some people probably think they're the favorites to come out, but I think the Cavaliers would be better than them. Like slightly better. It was really like neck and neck. Because the next team I'm putting is the Cavaliers. I think it's literally just gonna be neck and neck between them. Who's better? I did like the Cavs picking up Lonzo Ball. The Knicks, I know there was some things about Giannis or something. That would have been crazy. That would have probably put them up here for sure. But you got the Knicks, you got the Cavs. They're really interchangeable. Not too much to say about them. They're really running back the same team from last year, from ECF team and a Cavs team that was kind of hurt against the Pacers. That probably could have beat them. It should have beaten them, but they didn't. But I like the Cavs going into this year. And next up, we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Minnesota. Now I could see a world that Minnesota's better than Houston though, which will be the next team. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that up. Houston will be the next team. Dang, I don't know. I feel like I gotta respect Timberwolves actually. I'm gonna keep Houston at 3. I'm gonna keep Houston at 3 because I do like him in a lot and all that. And Şengün, but Minnesota back on them. Anthony Edwards, I feel like is gonna have like an MVP type year. And I can see them being top 2, really. It's a good team. Only thing I really don't like is the point guard situation. Hopefully Rob Dillingham prepares to be starting point guard because I do like Rob a lot. And Mike Conley's just not it. Houston Rockets, I feel like they need one more piece for real. Just something. I don't know what it is yet, but they feel like they need something because I like Kevin Durant. Amen, Şengün, Jabari, Reed Shepherd. It's a good team. They're going to play tough at Duke. NBA is going to have them playing tough. They're going to play defense. They're going to be a gritty team for sure. And then at second, we're going to put the Nuggets. The Nuggets getting off Michael Porter Jr., getting Cam Johnson, which I think they won that trade. They brought Bruce Brown back from the championship team. They're going to be good. They gave OKC the toughest battle they had in the whole playoff run, really. But Indiana gave them a touchdown. But I think Denver really had them on their ropes. They have the Joker. Enough said about them. And number 1, of course, is going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder looking to do a back-to-back. And I think they do have a good chance of doing a back-to-back. They have a young team. They play tough. I don't think it's crazy to say they might try to outdo themselves from last year. Because last year they won like 67 games, almost 70 games. I could see them maybe trying to come into this year and be like, let's beat that Golden State 73-9 record. I could actually see them trying to accomplish that. I think Shea, he could be back-to-back MVP. I think that's like a legitimate thing he could do is try to go back-to-back for MVP. I usually don't try to do my awards, but since I got OKC at number 1, I'm going to get my awards predictions. Defensive Player of the Year, obviously Wemby. Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flag, sadly. Well, not sadly, but we're going to have to go with the obvious picks. That's what I think. Sixth Man of the Year, Anthony Simons, Celtics. Dang, what else? Most improved. Who I think would be most improved? Peyton Pritchard, Celtics. Most improved. Clutch Player of the Year. I give Clutch Player of the Year to. I'm gonna say Luka. Luka gets Clutch Player of the Year. I think Luka's gonna have a lot of clutch moments this year with the Lakers. And dang, only thing left is MVP, right? Oh, Coach of the Year, but who I think Coach of the Year could be? He could be. Actually, depending on how many games the Spurs win, I think the Spurs could win Coach of the Year. It's not Pop no more. I actually don't know who the coach is, sadly. But that and MVP, I'm gonna give you a couple names. I'm gonna give you like 4 names. Dark Horse MVP, Cade. Troll MVP, Ja Morant. 2 people I think are gonna be in contention is Shea and Jokic, but I feel like that's gonna be every year with them. Somebody that I think has a good chance that could get that's not Shea or Jokic, Anthony Edwards. I don't know about Luka, but I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards as that. So I'll give you 5 names: a troll, Dark Horse, 2 obvious, Shea and Jokic. And I'll also throw Giannis to the conversation, but I think that really Giannis will have to make that team like a top 4 seed for I think Giannis would get it. And that team isn't good, and wins do matter on trying to get MVP. But that's the end of the video. This is my rankings for the NBA Power Rank. We will do another one probably like mid-season time. again, we'll come back and look at this and see if I was right or anything. See if I was just completely off. But comment down below your favorite team and who you think the #1 team is going to be going into this year. So like, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry for all the extra stuff that you heard in this video. First time it ever happening. Really sorry about that. But it is 9:31, so it's time for me to go watch the Rams versus Jaguars. So like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that post notifications button. We will have an NFL video coming out later this week. And hope y'all have a blessed day.